My angle was this, innit? They just made me taller, innit? Like, the gal them have had high heels for how long? It's like, bro, leave me alone if I want it. Let me be 6'3" in peace. The haircuts are level 1. The bottom half is, yeah, let's get to the next card. Yo, everyone's got to get murked. I didn't think about nothing else. I didn't want to see friends. I didn't want to hang. Like, yo, everything's getting murked. That's all I could think. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Chip, and this is 10 Fits with GRN. Whoa! Rest in peace, my brother, Black the Ripper. I think I'm in year 9 here, you know? That looks like my first ever Parada beanie. And that's the one that sent me on a Parada journey. My hoodie is definitely from H&M. Just like to this day, I used to like mix in high-end brands and like high street stores, you get what I'm saying?
What kind of shops were you shopping at these times?
Yeah, H&M's, at JD Sports, like Air Force Ones and stuff. But I started getting a taste for Parada from year 9, from my big cousins putting me on. Halfway through year 10, year 11, now I'm buying my own Prada. So yeah, that's probably the hat that sent me on a wave.
You know, speaking about Black the Ripper, you know, a legend in the UK scene.
Yeah.
How did your relationship come about?
Just MCing, you know what's mad? Obviously, like, I've had a few clashes in my life, but before I was actually a known MC, to me, the most known MC for clashing in North was Black the Ripper. Yeah, he was very known for shelling on like Axe FM, a station I would go on, but not too often, because I was in a bit of a techie zone at the time. Even though I used to get a lot of love over there. Big up Black the Ripper and Cookie. We did a few projects together called Motivation Music, like maybe like one a week for like 6 weeks or something, when I was like year 9, year 10. Can't remember exactly, but I was definitely like 14, 15, so yeah. Hey, crazy. What is this campaign for? I've got a G-Shock on, Adidas tracksuits, Cubs new era hats, Gucci belt.
This is early 2009.
2009, right? Okay, cool. So I Am Chipmunk, the album's out. I used to buy a lot of tracksuits still, JD, Foot Locker, but I was rocking Adidas heavy at a time in life still. A lot of grime MCs used to wear a lot of Adidas still. Do you remember there was like a trim trap with the with the feet? That was a legendary grime wear, you get what I'm saying? But
how big of a part did Adidas play in your youth? Like,
to be honest, when I was a teenager, me and Adidas had like a really good relationship. But yeah, I still like Adidas, I still buy Adidas, still wear it. There was a woman at Adidas when I was a kid called Paula. I always really liked Paula, she was really good. She believed in me from young, so big up Paula, luck tongue, yeah. Yo, this fit is crazy. Yeah, this is a Diamond Rings video shoot. One of my actual favorite videos that I've ever shot. People think because I was signed to Sony at the time that like, Sony must have come up with that video concept and idea, but they didn't come up with none of it. The whole idea and concept was by me, and shouts to Vertex. He was in my MC crew at the time. I went on to be a director. He was in Shoddy Crew. Yeah, the whole casting, Big Up Always Recordings, the team, they put the video together budget-wise as well. All the singles up to the release of the album was all done by us at the time, Always Recordings. And then Sony just reimbursed us after. People don't actually know like that album was given to a label. It wasn't like an album that a label helped to make. My suit was definitely from Savile Row. Can't remember which store at the time. You know, when you first start busting, you start hearing about Savile Row and stuff for suits and that. My bracelet and my ring, they're probably still pretty big in Hattons, but I got them from Mario. You know what I mean? Now everyone's like bust down, icy and that, right?
When you look at I Am Chipmunk, you know, how do you reflect on that period of time, you know, in your career?
It just all happened so fast, man. I think I've just worked and worked and worked for so long. Only now that like you're seeing me do more like content stuff and like a little less on the microphone, I'm actually, for the first in my life, having the time to actually stop and reflect. And I think it's hitting me now. It didn't hit me at 10 years. It didn't hit me at 15 years. It hit me at, I've been doing this for 20 years. So now I look back and I feel stuff and remember things and think of how I felt at the time. But at the time, I was just numb and working, fam. Mobos, haircuts are level 1. Yeah, big AR chains. Yeah, I must have been about 18, 19 here, tell me.
This is 2009, best hip hop.
2009, see, so I'm 18 here.
This is your second one.
Yeah, second Mobo. I won the first one when I was 17. I cannot remember for the life and love of me what brand that jacket was. At that time, I wore a Rick Owens jacket there on the red carpet. It looked like kind of like Star Wars-y, like leather sleeves, black hood and that. I mean, man, that's like 2008, 2009. I was wearing Rick Owens then. You get me? Now more people are like Rick Owens, whatever. But yeah, I was rocking it from then. And I've always been a shades guy, but I can't remember what these ones were. Were they Adidas or something?
Talk to us about, the story behind Chip and Always Recording.
Yeah.
Like, where did that all come from?
Well, the estate that I grew up on, the owner of Always Recordings, Bath, he was from Tiverton. A lot of his younger brother, Pete Nero, was in a crew called Combination, and the youngers were called Chain Gang. But Chain Gang used to hang out on my estate a lot and was like another North London known crew at the time when Shoddy Crew, the crew I was in before Circular, was popping. So long short, cause MCs from their area would come to my area or see me about and around the way, they told me like, yo, Bath's got a studio in Hornsey and everyone wants you to come down. One day I went down there, they made me clash some people. I wiped them up. And then from there, yeah, we built a bond. Chip Always Recording, CMAR, yeah. Crazy. I don't know what awards show. Big up Shark in the back there. Owusu. My jean suit is Laguna Beach. The Pradas are American Cup high tops. AR chain. That was the Chipmunk merch t-shirt from tour. I can't see what that watch. It looks like a submarine or oyster or something, or a Daytona or something. Yeah, I can't be more than 20 here, maybe 19, 20-ish. Yeah, this was a time in life. Like after True Religion, there was Laguna Beach. A funny story about Laguna Beach is when I actually shot my first video with Movado, every gal in the news said man was coming from foreign. And we said, yo, is there anything you need? The only thing he asked for was 2 Laguna Beach jean suits. I swear down. Like, that's how hot Laguna Beach was at the time, you get me? Price was up, True Religion was getting a bit everywhere. Laguna Beach came through and had a little season, but I don't know if they still do anything now.
Going through the archives, you saw that 2009 was such a big year for you. Right. It was really outside. Do you remember how busy your schedule was around them times?
Yeah, it was mad because I was at college. A lot of people don't realize the whole time, I actually completed college. I didn't quit, I didn't have to go on my lessons, like teachers were lenient. It's mad, like you're winning mobos, coming college, leaving money at Chick King for people to get lunch, just doing mad stuff as a kid, you get what I'm saying? But my priority was always to make sure that I at least finished my A-levels, even though I had a career, because my dad used to always tell me I left school and I couldn't read or write. His only dream is that his kids get an education. So obviously at the time, I'm young, I'm a teenager, I got my own money, I'm getting my own place and stuff, but I always wanted to live up to that for my pop. So my schedule was actually surreal. Like I'd have a show in like Torquay and be on stage at like 2 in the morning. Driving back, I'd be revising my script for my drama play exam. By the time I get back to North, it's like 7 a.m. Who's got time to sleep? Gotta be at college by 8:30, 9. You get what I'm saying? But these are the hours that you have to put in to make a difference, see a difference, because hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Do you miss them times?
No, I don't miss no time, I'm very like in the now. I think about my people that I've lost quite a lot, and I cherish the times that we had when we was here in the physical realm, but I don't really miss no time because I don't know if it's because I started so young, but everything feels like yesterday still. All the stuff that people look at like moments in my career, I still remember every like meticulous detail about them that meant something to me. Like being in the car with Wiley and Ice Kid before I got on Westwood. Like I remember being in the car more than I actually probably remember the actual freestyle. We got Jimmy in the background there. This is a time where my style started to change a bit. Started trying to look like a cool kid and that. But the fit on the left, I like the jacket and the t-shirt. The jeans are upsetting though. And on the right is actually from the photo shoot for the cover for London Boy, the mixtape in 2012. That's when I started getting into vintage clothing a bit. That was like a Levi jeans jacket, but it was like, had some like kind of red velvet embroidery, pretty cool. Yeah, I did like some of my fits in this era, but.
Would you wear that like one on the left again?
I would wear the top half of the fit on the left again. The bottom half is let's get to the next card. Jeez, yes. Velour Tracky, gladly. Yeah, these were on sale for a short period of time. Big up my cousin Ashley. She was the top designer. We also had our own brand at this time. Can I bait it now? Nah, I still won't bait it, cause it might come back. But we had a brand ourselves that we was behind, that a lot of artists and rappers didn't actually know we was the people behind. So we got to see like all the people hitting to try to get discount or stuff for free because like they're so-and-so and so-and-so. And knowing they wanted to dress like me, but they'd never come up to me and say like, yeah, I want to dress like you. But we're getting the emails and they're contacting, trying to get these clothes that we're making. But yeah, this was an extension of the brand at the time. Me and my, maybe this is 2015, from my estate I grew up in when I was shooting a video with Wiley. And everyone loved these tracksuits. I remember at the time, someone got onto me about wearing velour. Now you look around, everyone wears velour. But at this time, not everyone was wearing velour like that. So yeah, once again, setting trends from early.
What's the story behind Cash Motto? How did it come about?
Cash Motto, it's a branch off of Circular Movements. That's the first crew that I started myself when I left Shoddy Crew. As you MC and it goes away from being a hobby and turns into a business, then you have to like register company, all this kind of stuff. And I always wanted to have my own thing that I put and apply my knowledge into. Hopefully one day it'll be used to help other artists as well, as much as I've helped so many people, but never actually tried to sign anyone. Because I think all artists get to a stage where they look at people like, but you could have just told me that and took nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I've never wanted to be that person to someone else. But now that I'm planning to relax on the microphone soon enough. Yeah, North Face, windbreaker. Long story short, when I'm just spitting hard, I like to wear either like a Nike Tech or something, North Face. Used to be more Adidas when I was a kid, but kind of changed, yeah.
You know, this was a period of time where like you couldn't go to sleep until, you know, the Chip diss track.
I guess I have kind of like set something when it comes to like speed. People like expect you to reply if someone like sends for you. But it wasn't like I was intentionally trying to show that. That is actually just the speed that I can write at, and a part that a lot of people kind of figured from like when I could do a reply with a video that quick, that I can, not just the writing part, I can recite very quickly. Like once I put a lyric down and I say it 3 times, it's kind of in my head forever. God-sent gift or something. Because I actually know many rappers that can't recite as quick and can't write as quick. Not that it's a race, but it definitely came in handy in terms of like winning the people back over as an MC. Because I always say like when I was like 15, 16, that's why I got the chance to do music. I was just a hard MC, clashing, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Then you get on, you achieve some stuff, you get a #1, whoop-de-doo, you go platinum, whoop-de-doo, and then everyone thinks like, oh, you're not hard no more. But in your head, you know it's your ability, innit? But someone that I was into when I was 15, or let's say a kid, anything from primary school up to about year 9, I probably wasn't into them when I was 21, or didn't think they was hard anymore, or someone else made me think they're not as good. So it was like a reality check for myself in understanding that even though I know I'm as good as I am and I have nothing to prove to myself, I'm in a competitive sport and I might have to actually show a new generation in a new time where iPhones are a thing. I'm used to clashing in person. So it's like, if I've got these tools and this is how it happens now, I've just got to use them to my advantage, innit? And truth be told, one of the tunes, the one that went up in 6 hours, everyone was waiting, it would have been 3 hours, but my internet was fugazi, fam. Truth be told.
When you look back at that 2016 period, you know, where you're like in the thick of it clashing, would you say that's like some of your most fun times that you've had in the music?
Nah, I couldn't really feel anything, bro. Like, it was weird. It was just like something to adapt to. It's like, until you wake up and have, at the time, I would have said a thing on the internet, cussing you that you've never met, never seen, don't know from Adam. Like, it's just something I don't wish on anyone in this room. Like, I don't even play PlayStation. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't understand the concept of like defeating a thing on a screen. But I had to get my head around it. But I just couldn't really feel anything other than, yo, everyone's got to get murked. I didn't think about nothing else. I didn't want to see friends, I didn't want to hide, like, yo, everything's getting murked. That's all I could think. The feeling you get rebutting well is good, but at the same time, a lot of negativity does and can actually come from clashing. So I don't really like wish it on anyone. It's just something that I had to go through. But I do get why people always kind of like pick me. It's just like, oh, if he's fight the best in the class, innit? Or like, if someone just looks undefeatable, like someone wants to try and defeat them. It's just part and parcel, comes with the territory, innit?
You know, around that time would have been the time where League of My Own 2 came out as well.
Yeah, that was sick.
Where would you rank that amongst your other projects? Like, how do you reflect on that project?
I really like that project because it is a reminder that he is amazing at making music all round in a time where that births a generation of people that might look at me as like, oh, he can just clash. It's just like, me and LMA songs on there, it's crazy. Me and 6-7 songs on there, I'm not a drill artist, you get what I'm saying? Me and Gigs got a good one on there. The grime tunes on there are insane. It was just like a great example of how versatile I actually am in many tracks in a later period in life. So yeah, I really like League of My Own 1 and 2. 2 hits like 1 to me, but as a more mature person, yeah. Oi! Hey, this fit is from the Waves video. I loved everything up to my footwear. And Skep killed me for this. He said, your swag was hard, man, but you should have just worn, like, I don't know, like white Air Force Ones. Like, I think those Balenciaga shoes were love and hate. But my angle was this, innit? They just made me taller, innit? Like, the gal them have had high heels for how long? It's like, bro, leave me alone if I want it. Let me be 6'3" in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was my angle, but everything minus the footwear I really like.
Talk to us about Insomnia. Like, what was the creative process behind making that project?
Insomnia in recording time wasn't made in more than a week. And it was everyone in studio together the whole time, bouncing off each other's energy. 3 completely different artists that have achieved sensational things and like, kind of like represent different generations in music coming together. In a way that like MCs would come together for pirate radio back in the day. That's the only way to explain that feeling. I haven't been as pushed creatively since Insomnia. I think lockdown didn't help us, but everything does what it's supposed to do, and everything, like what will be in it. Everyone that's got that album knows that that's a serious body of work. So.
Who do you think was the man of the match on there?
Ask the people, innit? Ask the people. But I definitely done my fair share on that still. Jeez, okay, yeah. GRM Gala fit, yeah, I was feeling this one still. My shoes were from Skabao at Savile Row, got them made for me. My suit, as in like my blazer and my trousers, were made by BP Bespoke. My frames were Prada. I really like this fit. I really love the color of my blazer. I can't take the glory, once again, Ashley. Picked the color that I should wear. But yeah, there was a lot of compliments for my fit that day. Shout out to Posty, he gave me a gala invite.
Do you prefer dressing down or dressing up?
If I had to say dress down, or let me say comfortable. Because if I be honest, yeah, no matter, even if you get your stuff tailored, to me, wearing like suits and that is just not as comfortable. Like someone's got to be honest, innit? Like yeah, you can get it made to measure, fits your chest, your thighs, but it's just not as comfortable, fam. Like you know you ain't trying to run for the bus in no suit. Not that anyone's running for the bus at our big ages, you get what I'm saying? But I prefer to be comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Like sliders, like half trainer, half sliders, like find a balance, innit? But I do like to dress like this. I love it. Everyone always says, oh, like, there's no way you're your age, like, you look so young. I feel my age when I dress like that. I feel like I'm still the 15, 16-year-old MC kid when I'm in a tracksuit and sliders, so it's probably the balance, isn't it? Peter Pan thing. Yeah.
What does 2026 look like for Chip?
A lot more YouTubing. I've been enjoying that more than anything to do with music, if I just be completely honest. There's still a glass ceiling over my head that I aim to kick through, break through, and see what that brings. And as much as my talent has been used to help other people's careers, I hope to continue to build my brand, create dope, sick art and moments that people will enjoy and celebrate, and hopefully just still be in a good service to UK music and culture. What's going on, people? It's your boy Tip, and that was 10 Fits with me on GRM.